Octopus beak of death. The octopus hunting method is far more calculated than it appears. After camouflaging perfectly against coral reefs, it waits motionless for the perfect moment to strike. When a crab wanders too close, the octopus explodes into action, enveloping the crustacean in a living straitjacket of muscular arms. But the real horror comes from its hidden parrot-like beak, which delivers a precise bite injecting both neurotoxins and digestive enzymes. The crab remains fully conscious while being digested alive from the inside out. Some deep-sea octopuses like the Dumbo octopus have evolved even stranger tactics, using bioluminescent lures to attract prey in the darkness, before engulfing them in their webbed arms. Komodo dragon's toxic bite. These prehistoric-looking monsters have a multi-stage killing system. First, their serrated teeth tear flesh like steak knives, causing massive blood loss. Then specialized venom glands pump over 50 toxic proteins into the wound. But the real genius is their bacterial warfare. Komodos maintain a septic cocktail of 57 different bacteria strains in their saliva, ensuring even escaped prey will die slowly from infection. The dragons can track the scent of rotting flesh for over 5 miles, using their forked tongues to analyze air particles. When they finally arrive at the corpse, their stomachs can expand to hold 80% of their body weight in meat. Exploding ants of Borneo. The Colobopsis explodens ants take self-sacrifice to extremes. When threatened by predators like spiders or other insects, minor worker ants violently contract their abdomens until they rupture. The yellow goo they spray contains acidophenones that smell like artificial cherry flavoring, a chemical warning signal. Toxic alkaloids that paralyze attackers. Sticky resins that glue predators in place. The explosion is so powerful it can kill insects twice the ant's size. What's creepier? The ants' heads often remain functional after detonation, their mandibles continuing to bite in post-mortem defense. Dolphins' dark playtime. Beneath their friendly facade, dolphins exhibit shockingly violent behaviors. Documented cases show groups systematically breaking porpoises' spines with precise tail strikes, isolating single fish and passing it between pod members until it dies from stress, torturing pufferfish to release tetrodotoxin, then deliberately getting high on the poison. Marine biologists believe this isn't just play, but a way for young dolphins to practice coordinated hunting strategies, with some pods developing distinct cultural killing methods passed through generations. Assassin bugs zombie kiss. These insects are nature's perfect serial killers. Their needle-like proboscis injects proteolytic enzymes that liquefy muscle tissue, neurotoxins that paralyze but keep prey alive, anesthetics so victims don't struggle. The bug then drinks its prey's dissolved insides like a gruesome smoothie. Some species like the masked hunter cover themselves with their victims' carcasses, creating a macabre camouflage that makes them nearly invisible to new prey. Cordyceps fungus mind control. The zombie ant fungus is nature's most sophisticated puppeteer. When spores land on an ant, they penetrate the exoskeleton using mechanical pressure and enzymes. Fungal cells migrate to the ant's brain and release neuromodulators. The controlled ant climbs to a species-specific death height. Tendrils erupt from the ant's head, releasing spores in optimal dispersal patterns. Different cordyceps strains have evolved to target specific ant species, with some even making victims bite onto leaves at precise angles to maximize spore spread. Mantis shrimp's sonic murder. These colorful killers have the most advanced eyes in nature, capable of seeing 16 color channels, humans see 3. Polarized light, ultraviolet and infrared. When they spot prey, their club-like appendages accelerate at 10,400 g-forces, fast enough to vaporize water molecules on impact, create cavitation bubbles that explode with secondary force, generate flashes of light through sonoluminescence. The shockwave alone can kill nearby fish, making this the only animal that murders with physics. Hippopotamus whirlpool of doom. Africa's deadliest mammal kills more humans than lions, using terrifying aquatic tactics. Generating 5-foot-wide whirlpools by spinning at 15 miles per hour underwater, creating pressure waves strong enough to rupture internal organs, using their 2-inch thick skin as armor against retaliation. At night, hippos will travel up to 6 miles on land to raid crops, killing any humans in their path with single 2,000-pound bites. The parasitic wasps living nursery. Ichneumon wasps practice nature's most twisted form of parenting. The female stalks caterpillars with infrared sensors on her antennae, then delivers a paralyzing sting, before injecting eggs directly into the victim's flesh. The caterpillar remains alive but immobile, as the larvae hatch and eat its organs in a precise sequence, avoiding vital systems to keep it fresh. Some species even manipulate the host's behavior, forcing it to guard the cocoons before dying. Scientists found these wasps carry ancestral viruses in their DNA, repurposed to suppress the host's immune system. Archerfish's water bullet assassination. These aquatic snipers hunt above water by calculating complex physics in milliseconds. Their tongues form a narrow tube, compressing water with gill pressure up to 8 times atmospheric force. The shot accelerates at 30,000 meters per square second, hitting insects with enough force to knock them into the water, break exoskeletons, even stun small birds. They account for light refraction, gravity, and even wind speed, making them nature's most precise ballistic killers. Narwhal's frozen spear execution. During Arctic winters, these unicorns of the sea use their 9-foot tusks to impale fish with rapid head strikes, shatter ice to create breathing holes, stun prey with ultrasonic vibrations. The tusk is actually a supersensitive tooth with 10 million nerve endings, letting them detect fish movements through ice. Recent drone footage showed narwhals skewering multiple cod in sequence, shaking them off like kebabs. Box jellyfish's cellular murder. Each tentacle contains 5 billion cnidocytes, microscopic harpoons loaded with porins, punch holes in cells. Phospholipids dissolve cell membranes. Neurotoxins that overload pain receptors. Victims often drown from shock before the venom kills them. Some species like irukandji are 12x more toxic than cobras, with venom that causes a sense of impending doom in humans. Honey badger's genital warfare. Nature's most fearless mammal attacks with surgical precision. Bites through tortoise shells at weak points. Rips out cobras' throats mid-strike. Castrates larger predators like lions. Their loose skin lets them twist to counterattack when grabbed, while anal scent glands can repel attackers with a stench compared to rotting eggs and burnt rubber. Praying mantis neurotoxic love. Females often decapitate mates during copulation, but new research shows why. The male's body continues mating more vigorously without his brain. Biting triggers a nerve ganglion in his abdomen that controls thrusting. Females get extra protein from eating the head, increasing egg production. Some males evolved counter strategies, approaching from behind or bringing food gifts to distract her. Trap giant's mandible rocketry. These insects snap their jaws at 140 miles per hour. Fast enough to launch themselves 8 inches vertically to escape danger. Smash through termite armor. Stun prey with shockwaves. The mechanism works like a mousetrap, with specialized muscles storing elastic energy, releasing it in 0.000015 seconds, making their bite the fastest animal movement ever recorded. Which of these killing methods is the most terrifying? Could humans ever weaponize these natural strategies? Let us know in the comments. And if you want more shocking animal weaponry, subscribe for our next deep dive into nature.